Look up, this sky is one of the last great open frontiers. It's a highway for commerce, a shield for our security, and a canvas for our atmosphere. And for the United States and Canada, it is not two separate domains, but one single, shared space. Every day, over 2,000 flights and $2 billion in trade cross this invisible border in the sky. But this seamless connection is an illusion, maintained by one of the most complex and vital partnerships in the world. Welcome to North American life. Today we're not looking at the land or the sea, but upwards to explore the most overlooked yet most critical link between our two nations. Our shared sky and why protecting it is essential for our economy, our security, and our future. The most visible benefit of our shared sky is the economy. The US and Canada have the world's largest aviation trading relationship, but this didn't happen by accident. It's the result of a groundbreaking agreement. The Open Skies Agreement of 1995 effectively erased the regulatory border for airlines. It allowed carriers from each country to fly to any city in the other, without complex government approvals. This sparked a boom in routes, dropped fares, and connected cities directly. This isn't just about tourists. This is about just-in-time supply chains. It's about fresh Canadian seafood reaching Texas tables overnight. It's about specialized auto parts flying between Michigan and Ontario to keep assembly lines running. The North American economy doesn't just cross the border on wheels. It flies over it. But this economic miracle depends on one thing: absolute security. And that's where one of the most unique partnerships in the world comes in. The North American Aerospace Defense Command, or NORAD, was born in the Cold War to guard against a nuclear attack from over the pole. But its mission has evolved. Today, NORAD is the silent guardian of this economic highway, ensuring that every single one of those 2,000 daily flights is a friendly one. NORAD is a technological marvel, but its real power is its binational command. A Canadian general and an American general are both in charge. A decision to scramble jets is a decision made together. This isn't theoretical. NORAD regularly tracks and identifies Russian long-range aircraft probing our defenses in the Arctic. This is a high-stakes game of cat and mouse, and it's the reason our northern flank isn't a vulnerable, unguarded frontier. But NORAD's role became terrifyingly clear to the public on 9/11. In the chaos, when a Korean Airlines flight from Seoul to Toronto lost contact, there was a real fear it was another hijacked plane. NORAD made the call to scramble US F-15s and Canadian CF-18s to escort it safely down. They escorted that plane, with nearly 200 people on board, to a safe landing in Whitehorse, Canada. In that moment, the abstract concept of shared defense became a literal, life-saving reality. It proved that the partnership wasn't just about fighting wars, but about protecting innocent lives. The greatest test of our shared sky is happening right now, in the far north. As the Arctic ice melts due to climate change, it's not just opening new sea lanes. It's opening a new air defense frontier. Our current radar systems are pointed south from the Cold War. The Arctic is a massive blind spot. This is what military planners call the domain awareness gap, and our adversaries know it. The threat is no longer just bombers. It's hypersonic missiles that can travel at over 5 times the speed of sound, and low-flying cruise missiles that can slip through the radar gaps. The warning time for an attack coming over the North Pole has shrunk from 30 minutes to potentially just a few. This is why both the US and Canada are now jointly investing billions in modernizing NORAD. It's not an option. It's an existential necessity. The shared sky is no longer just a convenience. It's our most vulnerable flank. But the shared sky is more than just a highway or a battle space. It is literally our shared atmosphere. And you cannot put a border in the air. We learned this lesson with acid rain. Pollution from American Midwestern factories was carried by prevailing winds, devastating Canadian ecosystems. It took a cross-border agreement to solve it. Today we see it with wildfire smoke and air quality. A fire in British Columbia affects Seattle. A fire in Quebec turns the sky in New York orange. Our climate and our air are a common resource and a common responsibility. This shared sky is also a shared laboratory. We cooperate on weather prediction, climate science, and tracking migratory animals. The data we share saves lives from extreme weather and helps us understand our changing planet. The story of the US-Canada relationship is often told on the ground through trade deals and a peaceful border. But the true symbol of our partnership is above us. It is a relationship of ultimate symbiosis. Canada provides the geographic depth and the northern approach. The United States provides the bulk of the technology and resources. Together, we create a defensive and economic whole that is far greater than the sum of its parts. This invisible bridge in the sky is a testament to a level of trust that is rare in the world. It allows our economies to fly, our people to connect, and our nations to sleep soundly, knowing that the watch is shared. In an unstable world, that is not just a convenience. It is a priceless asset. What aspect of this shared sovereignty surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you believe in understanding the deep connections that define North America, please help us by liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. Thanks for watching.